Hey everyone, how you doing? Imran, Web Squadron. It's Monday, the 14th of November. You can probably tell there's been a bit of a change to my layout. In fact, I'm getting a reflection on my lens over here. Let me just move this window. I hate it when I get these reflections on my lenses. Spectacles. Anyone who does YouTube streaming or videos, it's a pain in the ass when you get reflections. Anyway, hey Peter. I'm changing the office layout again. Hey Jimmy, you're right. Just come off a client call. Consultation client call. Hey Pixstar, hey B Informatica, how you all doing? I've just changed the office layout again. Why have I changed it again? Well, this wall used to be my back wall over there. Hey Susan, hope you're okay. Hey Akram. I've now moved my gym equipment, which was here. Hey Zubair, my gym equipment that was here has moved over there. My desk, which was over there, is now here. The window I was always blocking is now here. So I've moved myself over this corner. And I am going to do a lot of more changes in the room. But I will show off more, hopefully tomorrow, when I get it all completed, I hope. But I can't say too much about it because it's a bit of a crazy idea I'm doing, but you'll see tomorrow. Hey Serge, hey Raj, hey Wayne, how you doing? Hey Gene, hope you're okay, my friend. Zubair is facing an issue with Elementor. Well, you know what you got to do, my friend? You got to tell us. You got to tell us what is the issue. What's the issue, my friend? What is the issue? Go on, tell us what your issue is. By the way, how's your weekend been? How are you all doing? Oh, what happened there? Sorry, I was gonna start a queue. If any of you noticed a quick corner pop-up, right? A message pop-up that said Q&A, ignore that. Just ask your questions in over here. Okay. Pixstar, the corner where you lift bank was... Sorry, what was that? The corner where you lift bank was right. Huh? Pixstar? What do you mean? The corner where you lift bank? The corner where I lift bank? Do you mean like where my weights machine was? Down here? I think. Okay, Raj's question. What is the best theme for finance blog? Hello, Raj. Just use a hello theme. You don't need to use anything fancy. Just go for the hello theme. Will be absolutely fine. It will serve you well. It will do the job. You don't need to worry. No, Pixstar, yeah, it was the weightlifter thing. Yeah, that used to be here. Well, basically, it was here, and it went all the way down there. That is now moved to that side of the room. I've flipped it, and it's over there. And this table, which was over there, like here, at the angle, is now changed to be like that. And it's on the other side of the window. So Raj, back to you, mate. Just use hello. You don't need to... You know, you can design it to be how you want. Zubair, I've created a layout with Elementor on page load. On page load, the layout stretches downward a bit, but then goes back to normal after a second. It stretches downward. That could be cumulative layout shift. That could be your font. It could be an image. That's a bit of a difficult one, Zubair. What I would say you do, Zubair, is that you might want to go for our... Go to our Facebook group, which is Web Squadron. Don't forget to hit like, everyone. Hey, Inderpreet. Go to Facebook, Web Squadron. Can you post an image or a URL for your problem there? Because I think that needs a little bit kind of looking into, to be honest. I think that needs looking into. By the way, I've just got to just double check my volume. I think my volume's on a bit loud. Is my volume on loud? Hello? Hello? No, the volume's on fine. Plurat Pilana, which plugin do you think is the best for multi-language websites? G-Translate is a good one. There's loads of plugins, to be honest, though. It depends on how you want it. Do you want a drop down? Do you want it to do it automatically, which is not always good? Do you want it to have flags that they can click on? But G-Translate is a pretty good plugin that I like using Plurat. Hey, Pavel. Nice, you've had a great weekend just ending bricks project for construct. Okay, Pavel, interesting. And this construction company, was it like, how did you find it using bricks? Did you feel like it did everything you needed? Were there any frustrations? Were there any issues? Please let us know if there are any issues. Hey, Halal, how are you? Great to have you back here. Ahmed Haroon. Yeah, okay, interesting point of view there as well. Are you using a slider or a testimonial in the section? Today's been a bit of a, I don't want to say a not a very productive morning. There's lots of stuff I wanted to do which I haven't done. I was going to record 2 videos which are now delayed till tomorrow, mainly because I was still rearranging the room and sorting out the wires, like this light behind that, to sort out the cabling and all of that. But I still need to do some more further stuff in this room at the moment. In fact, I just need to move this a little bit, like something like that. Something like that. There you go. See, look, I'm still rearranging the room. Let me just I just got to double check my internet. Hold on. Right, okay. If anyone notices any buffering or anything, yeah, please do let me know, all right? Because it should all be okay from what I can tell. Do let me know if you're getting any buffering, okay? Excellent, Pavel. So there's no issues with bricks. It's working. Everything was working great and good for you. That is really, really good. And I think that's kind of like what you really want it to be. And I suppose though, if you have a very complicated website, then sometimes you've got to think a little bit differently with how you approach it. And by the way, Peter, I was busy in the morning building my room, so I didn't see your email, but I'm really glad you were able to stop it. I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond to you because I didn't look at my phone. I was really, really busy. But I would like to say I'm glad you kind of got there in the end. I'm glad you got there in the end. I've got a doorbell. Hold on. I've got a doorbell. I'll be back. Sorry, I've got loads of deliveries coming in. I've ordered loads of stuff for the room layout and soundproofing, stuff like that. So, yeah, don't worry. Sorry, I'm back. Anyway, hey, Red Hot, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though in Depreet, isn't it? And sometimes you have to kind of explain to your client what's the benefits of using a different page builder. At the end of the day, you're the expert that they have hired or they're paying for to provide a service to them. So sometimes what you got to do is you have to say, okay, it's a bit like 4 or 5 years ago, you would have had some of your clients saying to you, I want to use Divi, right? Or I want to use the GoDaddy page builder because I want to use GoDaddy. And then you have to convince them and make them understand why a different solution is better for them. And that sounds easier than it actually is, but it's all about how do you convince them, right? Mohammed, you're gonna have to email me because you can't share links on here. So can you email me info@websquadron.co.uk? Mohammed Ali, info@websquadron.co.uk. Yeah, Divi did, didn't they? They have announced that they are kind of literally almost rebuilding, aren't they, Carapace? They're almost rebuilding. Right, just check the comment. Justin, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay, my friend. Do you happen to know anyone that does web design training with tools like Figma or Paul? To be honest, Justin, you might want to go and check out Paul Charlton's WP Tuts videos because he's done stuff with Figma and stuff like that and Adobe XD. I know Living with Pixels, Reno, he also does uses Figma and Adobe XD, but I would strongly recommend Paul's channel, WP Tuts. He's done some recent videos. In fact, Paul has got a course coming out. He's got a course coming out whereby, what's happening? He's got a course coming out that will go over Figma and using it in web design. Hey, Dave Dan, how are you doing? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Pavel, how do you deal with privacy policy? I just put it at the bottom of my page. So the privacy policy will be a page in our website. The cookie policy, I do use a plugin. I'm not a fan of using cookie plugins. I have to be honest, I hate how they affect the page speed performance. Because it affects things, right? You know, it affects the loading sometimes of your page speed performance. I hate it. However, GDPR cookie consent is the one I use. To be honest, they're all the same name, aren't they? Cookie consent, cookie GDPR, GDPR consent. They're all similar names. And you just got to find the one that looks and works for you. And what I would say is always leave it till the end. Build your website. Get your plugins in, check your page speed performance, keep building it out. You will then get to the end and you will know, right, here's the standard of our website on the mobile and the desktop. Then add in the cookie consent, because your cookie consent can shave 20%, sometimes more, off your page speed score. Has anyone, I keep asking this question. If anyone has a bulletproof way of adding in a cookie consent that does not affect the page speed score, right? That's what you really want to do. Yeah, I haven't gone in depth, Carapace, into what Divi were doing, but I did read about some basics of it, and it does feel like a rebuild. How's that going to affect their current user base? I don't know, but I would like to think they have thought that far ahead. Samir, what do you think about Generate Press and Generate Blocks? Is it better? I don't think it's better. I think it is simpler, right? So I don't think it's better, but it's definitely a simpler way to do it. And I am looking forward to experimenting with Generate Press and Generate Blocks after Christmas time. So I will be starting to do videos related to that. But I don't think it's better than Bricks. I think Bricks is got more opportunities and it has more features. I can tell you now, it's got a load more features in, and it's going to get stronger when we have the next big Bricks update. Does anyone know any more about when Bricks are going to be doing their next big update? Don't forget, though, there's lots of Black Friday deals starting to pop up everywhere. So, if you've been on the hunt for a particular tool or something, you may want to jump in and go and get something and play around with it, right? Has anyone had a bad weekend? Has anyone here had a pretty bad weekend? Do you know what? I am feeling really frustrated that I decided to do all of this on Sunday morning. That is how impromptu I am. Gut instinct. I thought about all of this Saturday night. Saturday night, I ordered some IKEA stuff, which is coming today. I've ordered some extra stuff, which is arriving from Amazon yet today and tomorrow. And then yesterday morning, after sorting out my son with breakfast, boom, I was in here dismantling my weights, moving things around. But what that means is everything I had planned to do yesterday and today has now been delayed. Because even the stuff for today I can't really do because of other stuff. So now I'm 2 days late. And because I've not finished a room, I'm going to be 3 days late. I don't like being late. I really, really don't like being late. Holy cow. So you want to start a web design agency. Okay, so here's my tip for you, Holly Cow. I'm going to give you a resource that's going to help you out from the point of starting off to getting to where you need to be, right? In terms of building your client base, getting yourself out there, right? So let me just share this with you, Holly Cow. This is what you need to do, right? This is what you need to go for. You need to go for our mastery module, okay? You need to go for our mastery modules because the amount of information in there is going to help you out. And by the way, don't forget to hit like if you have not hit like already. Pixar had a bad weekend. You punched your door and hurt. No, bloomin' heck, Pixar. Come on, mate. Don't do that. Especially with your current health and everything. You don't want to do that. Matt, how you doing? Great to have you back, my friend. Don't forget to hit like. If you're not hit like, I'll find out. Hey Jake, how you doing? Mohammed, you sent me the page. Okay, I will have a look at that, Mohammed. So I've got your... Ooh, let me just go to your link. Okay, and are you happy for me to do this live as well? Are you happy for me to do this live, Mohammed? Because if you're happy for me to do it live, I'll do it right now. Okay, I'll happily do it right now. Okay, I've just seen what Pigstar and Peter are talking about. Right, Andre, what's the best tutorial for Elementor containers? Seriously, let me show you the best video, right? Let me show you the best video for containers. Of course, I'm going to give you my video, but my video really does go through the direction, the axes, all of that, doing a funky, good layout, being a little bit different as well, creative. So just wait a minute, I'm going to get you this video. You got to get this video, right? You want to go for this one. Right, okay, right. Here we go. Right, let me give it to you. So, Andrea Posey. Andrea, I might have said your name wrong. Sorry, Andrea Prosy. So, flex box containers. Right, I can't even spell containers. When I'm under pressure, I can't spell. Okay, Mohammed, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Matt. Let's draw. Oh, Jake's broken his toe. How did you break your toe, Jake? How did you do that? Yes, Humberto, we should. And you know what? I'm up for that. Humberto, I am up for that, okay? Let me just pop my email in. We just got to sort out the time or when you want to do it or the date. Web Squadron doc. Yeah, just let me know when, and I'll happily. I would love to come across and do that. Okay, so we are now going to look at a page. Boop. There we go. So Muhammad Ali, not the boxer. Muhammad Ali is has kindly sent in his website. So let's just do this. Let's just refresh the page to see if there's any animations that come through, and they're just going to shine the light a little bit there. So hey, I'm Mido, a web developer designer. I'm not sure about this really tells me anything major, if I'm honest. This isn't really telling me anything majorly, if I'm really, really honest. I mean, I've got this. I mean, look, this is nice. Don't get me wrong. This is nice, but I think it would be better up here at the top. At the moment, there's no there's no padding at the bottom, so it looks a little bit weird. It looks like a bowl almost at the bottom. So I would lift it up or have it at the top and have a bit of padding, at least 10 pixel, either at the bottom or the top. I mean, this is kind of okay. If I hit this, okay, that's interesting. So what you've obviously got is a scroll effect going on here. You can see that there. The scroll effect is the images are sliding away, right? It looks like the page is growing when in fact it's just sliders going on there. Hey, Maddie. Hope you're okay, by the way. Let me just... So this is Muhammad Ali's website that we're just going through. The Who Am I? The font is too small. That's too small of a font. That's more for body text. That's more for a descriptive. This is like you're trying to sell yourself. You want me to scroll down. Right now, I'm not scrolling down. Hey, I'm Mido. Someone might not even read that, right? Because the apostrophe is missing. Someone might go, hey, Meadow. They might read it wrong, number one. A web developer designer, you need to have something different. This feels like, it looks like a food website. Is that a sausage and a bun, right? So it's not speaking to me at the minute. This bit here, who am I? This looks like a capsule. Hey, George, this looks like a capsule. It starts to feel to me like you found some really great clip art and you just bunged it on the page. Clip art without purpose has no purpose. Who am I? I mean, this size, want to know more. Again, I don't want to know more. I'm Mido, a young web developer designer. You don't need to say you're young. I started making websites 7 months ago. Well, straight away, you've lost me now. Why would I want to work with someone who's only started making websites 7 months ago? I want to invest money for my business. I don't want to know that you only started 7 months ago, right? I don't really want to know that. I have been getting better. Again, there's no confidence, right? You got to instill confidence. Don't say, "Oh, I'm getting better every day and working as a web designer in my free time," right? That says to me, I've got a problem. I contact you and you're going to go, "Oh, I'll do it in my free time," right? So you've got to think about, what are you getting across? What is the message you're trying to put out there? Services, I have to say that's a little bit annoying. You know that? Look at it. It's like, it's a little bit, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. But that is a little bit, it's a bit too flashy in my face. Sorry, wrong camera angle. Here we go. There we go. Here, camera angle. It's a bit too much of that, right? Again, the font here needs to be bigger. So whatever is your font size here, you need to be doing at least 0.8 of whatever this is. It's got to be bigger because it gets lost. It gets lost in the background a little bit there. You mostly work with Web3 NFT projects. Okay. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. You might have done some great work, and I'm going to open that in another tab. Prices, pause or cancel anytime. Do you really want to say cancel anytime? So what happens if first you need to pay $50 up front, right, to buy the domain and hosting? Then you build the website, but what happens if they cancel? What happens if they cancel? Do you get paid nothing then? So Johnny Marine, look, Johnny, I'm not sure what you're going on about, but if you, hopefully you're not going to continue conversations like that, or I'll have to block you. But I'll give you a chance, Johnny, to redeem yourself. Obviously you're all about redemption in your comments there. FAQ, this needs to be thinner. This does not need to be that wide. That's like what, 800 pixels? That could be about 500 pixels or 600. And I'm not even sure you need an accordion for that, because it's one-liners. You could just have that below like that without having, stuff like that. Then we get to the bottom down here. So look, the problem with this is it's not showing me anywhere on this homepage a single website. There isn't a single image of a website. I don't even know. I can't even see your face. Who's Mido? Who's Meadow? Mido. Can't see your face. Let's go to the work you've done. So now I've gone to your page where it says work. View recent work. You haven't got any. So I know you're still building out this website, but I'm going to stop sharing it now. You're lacking confidence in what you're putting out there. Let me just check the comments though. Clock. Wow, we seem to have a lot of religious talk going on today, but let's just continue. Johnny must have some serious sickness, poor him. Johnny, nice one, Big Sir. Hey, Ultimate Gaming Shots, how are you? So in review of this website, Mohammed, and I don't take this to heart, this is just, I'm trying to help you out here. You've got to think about that your website needs to get to the point, right? This is very fancy, okay? Nice images, bits stuff going on there. But this is more for a brochure website, right? This is more for a brochure website. Maybe advertising a shop. This color scheme, sausages, burgers would work well. But what you need to do is instill confidence in, I can do this. And this is what I can do for you. And this is how you will benefit by working with me. You're going to invest money. What do you get out of it? You don't have to worry about the sleepless night. You don't have to worry about learning how to build a website or any problems. I'm going to find the best plugins and solutions for you. I might not be able to find the absolute best one because maybe what you're asking for needs custom coding. You got to pay for that. But I'm going to do the best for you. And if you're going to say you're a web developer or designer, you don't say I've only been doing it for 7 months. You got to put out there designs you've done. Show me what you can do, and never ever say, cancel anytime. Cancel anytime sounds like you're going to refund them. What are you doing? They're paying for your time. They're paying for your time. Daniel, how you doing? You need some help with Elementor and single post template. Have a sec for me. Yeah, go on, Daniel. Tell us what you're struggling with. I'm not sure what's going on, right? I'm not sure what's going on, so I'm going to block Connie. Connie is gone. I'm going to get rid of Clark Kent. I'm going to block Clark Kent as well. Sorry, mate, Clark Kent, you're out of here. And we might as well get rid of Johnny as well. I've got a feeling that we're probably getting spammed here, but you know what? If anyone sees any messages religiously related, nothing against religion, but hey, let's not worry about those comments and stay on task, okay? Mohammed, are you still there? Don't get upset, okay? Don't get upset, but do you think you've learned a little bit about what I'm trying to get out there for you? Yeah, no more super. Because like if I just go to where is it? Look, everyone has their own way of doing it, right? Everyone has their own way of doing it. But if I just show you our website for a moment, and I'm not plugging our website, but I'm telling you about our cost, I'm telling you about what we do, and yes, there might not be an image of a website at the top yet, but there are some, once you start to float downwards, you then get onto the website. But I am showing you who we are, and I am saying what we do. What I'm not doing is just saying, hi. There's no mention of our names. There's no mention of Mark or Imran. There's no mention of our names, okay? Not everyone needs to know your name. They know your name when they give a damn about who you are. Then it matters, okay? The thing is, Mohammed J, you will have lack of confidence, okay? You will have that. It's imposter syndrome. It kicks in. But what you can do is you can restart it, and you can kind of now look at, what can I do? What kind of clients do I want? What kind of websites do I want to be building? That's what you want to get out there. So if you don't want to work with WooCommerce, make clear that you work with brochure websites. If you want to do a one-page website, if you want to advertise where you're located or you're running a clinic, and you just want people to know. If you want your social medias to point to somewhere, this is how it can work for you. Right, Daniel, in one of the categories, I need 2 columns pages, right? Okay, where the post itself is on the left, yep. But on the right, I need extra information. Right, you need different... Okay, so what you would do, yeah, Daniel, is you would use custom fields, right? So here you go, Daniel. Advanced custom fields or pods. In each post, you will have, say, 20 custom fields. Boom, 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 boom. 20 custom fields. When you then build your single post template, on your left-hand side, you'll have your post content, featured images, whatever. On the right-hand side, you'll then have custom field 1, custom field 2, custom field 3. We'll put in an image. Custom field 4. You will use custom fields. Now, the content will be driven by whatever they put in their post. And that's what you do. No, but you don't have to use ACF. You could use pods. I mean, either way, that would be the way to do it. Sordans, I just saw that you have got it. That's the way I would do it. Yeah, so use custom fields, and that should do it. Extreme hip hop. It's funny people mention religion. My nan spoke to my mum, concerned I was in a religious cult. Wow, where are we going today? No way. WordPress is a cult. Do you know what? If WordPress is a cult, sign me up now. Right, hold on. Let me just put the purple light on me. Hallelujah. Sign me up now. If WordPress is a cult, then we're all part of different sects, aren't we? Some of you are part of the Divi sect. Most of us are Elementor sect. And we dabble with Brick sect. If you're in the breakdance sect, you're doomed. Okay, if you are in the breakdance sect of WordPress religion, you are doomed. Culture. Wow, call it culture. Yeah, that's a good one, Pickstar. Yeah, look, I'm glad that Peter's giving words of encouragement as well, Mohammed. You can do it, and you can always come back and get it reviewed again, all right? And by the way, Mohammed, you do know that we have a Facebook group, right? You do know that if you go to facebook.com, right? If you go to facebook.com, don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. You can join our Facebook group, which is free, okay? And you can share your designs and stuff in there, okay? We like to ensure it is not an offensive group, that we are all there to help each other out, okay? So if you want to pop in, pop your stuff in there. Don't forget to hit like. We can help you out along the way. Right, Daniel. Well, to be honest, Daniel, it'll be the same thing either way then. So as long as you've got those custom fields in per post, it makes it so much easier for you to now display what you want to display, where you want to display it. Hey, Pavel, believe in bricks. Hey, Ellie Web Dev, how are you? I hope WordPress can make a group of posts. WordPress make a group of posts, Red Hot? Well, when you say a group of posts, do you mean categories? So they're categorized. Hey. Okay, Zubair Ali, you've just emailed me as well, have you? Zubair Ali. Yeah, okay, mate. Let's go in and have a look at your website then. Hey, Maggie Jens, how are you? Hey, Brian Harper. As you can see, I've started rearranging the room again. And it's not done yet. There's so much more. Hey, Artif. My mate, man, Artif. I'm okay, mate. Hey, relational. That's what I'm wondering, Sinan. Does he mean relational posts? Right, okay, so we are now going to view another website. So, Zubair Ali, are you... Hey, John, how you doing? Zubair Ali, are you ready? Zubair Ali, you got to give me a yeah to say you're ready, and we go and look at your website. How are you all doing? Did you all have a great weekend? And yes, before anyone asks, the room is changing. The desk was over here. You know the window I kept hiding? That window is now here. I've now moved myself over to this corner of the room. Hey, George, you know, you would be an apostle. You know what I mean? Hey, I think we can run with this, can't we? I think I'm going to start a campaign to get WordPress as a religion, right? We're all going to WordPress as a religion, right? Okay, Zubair, look, I'm going to make a start. Are you ready, Zubair? Come on, Zubair. Get back to the table, mate. I'm not doing it until I know you're here. And then we're going to review Zubair Ali's website. Zubair, your URL is hidden. The URL is not there, right? Your URL is hidden. So this is Zubair Ali's website. And if I'm honest, it slightly lost me from the get-go. It's lost me straight away. I wouldn't linger around. Main reason being is there is a header. Now I'm guessing that you would have had a hero banner or something. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of hero banners which are like this. If your hero banner was this, so you know this section here, let me just show you. You know, if your hero banner was like this, you could get away with it. You could get away with it. But because you are forcing me instantly to go like this, that for me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 call to actions. That's 9 call to actions you've given me right at the top. Right? That's overkill. You know, at least if that was your hero banner before you get onto the text. So what I would have done is this. I would have had this as section 1, right? This would have been section 1. All of this down here is section 3. Section 1, section 3. Let me just do this. Move my mouse. Whoa, dude, didn't want to do that. Whoops, there we go. And this would have been section 2. I know, Sinan, I know. It's just I'm not a fan when it's straight away. It throws it in my face. Hey, nice one, Ellie Web Dev. You got bricks. I'm not a massive fan of it when it's like, you know, like there's too many call to actions. But that's just me. By the way, that's just me. Okay, I'm talking shit. This is a bit funny here where it says, I'm sorry, I'm just going to pick up a point here. We've got Wakanda Forever, and then we got the Midnight Suns image. So we've got the Midnight Suns image, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Info@websquadron.co.uk. Sorry, let me just quickly drop this in. Info@websquadron.co.uk. Info@websquadron.co.uk. That's where you want to email it. Yes, that's Midnight Suns image for Wakanda Forever, but just a point. That's a minor thing. But, you know, it's a bit... Magazine websites are busy. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, right? The hot topic today, Artif, is we're just doing some website reviews of people that have emailed through. I'm thinking that a magazine website, they are busy, but I just think that at the top I would have had like section 1, then section 2, and then section 3. I don't know if that helped, Zubair. Oh, I get it. Random content. I don't know if that helps, Zubair. I mean, that's just my view, right? That's just my view of, hey, Phil, how you doing? Please don't forget. What have you missed? I'll tell you what you've missed. You've missed clicking that button, Phil. See that button? Look, click. Right? Watch this. You're going to have to click it. When you click it, it clicks. Like that. You got to hit like, okay? You don't hit like, I'm devastated, right? It's a bit, I don't know. I have this thing about magazine websites where sometimes I feel like, sometimes they can feel like there's too much going on, but then it does depend on the context of the website and everything like that. Extreme Hip Hop is asking, Zubair, did you build that in Elementor? I'm going to inspect it. What plugins did you use? So Zubair, here's your opportunity. This is Elementor, but what plugins did you use? Were you using a plugin or a theme? What were you using? Do you want to tell us a bit more about what you were building it with? Just gotta let some people in. Oh, yep, Sinan. Yep. Not Sinan. Did I say Sinan's name then? Yeah, I did say your name, didn't I? Yeah, you see, Brian, that's how I like to be. I prefer it. Brian, what Brian has said is the way I like to think. I would prefer to have individual articles with a good image, with clear wording that isn't too busy. Because you got to remember, when you're on a mobile, when you have loads of content like that, you're just like this. And I know it works for some websites. Okay, good. Hello, Elementor. Well done. And I'm guessing that you've used Post Widget or Loop Builder. Did you use the Loop Builder when you did that? Yeah, I'm one of those. Yeah, I'm one of those where I don't. I like magazine layouts when they're kind of done properly. And when I say done properly, I mean in terms of it all makes sense. Just got to change my lighting a little bit here. I've just realised the angle of this might be wrong. Got to change the lighting. But yes, I've changed the layout of the room again. Okay, posts. Nice ones about Artib, I asked Pickstar, but good to get some other input. But any resources used for design inspiration? Artib, you know what I do? Google. So if I'm building a website for ours, even our own website, I go and look at what other people do. I make no lie about that. I go and look at what other people do. When I'm building a website, so we're going to be doing one for a health clinic that we should start this week. Guess whose website I'm going to look at, Artif, for inspiration? I'm going to look at the one you built. I love what you did, Artif. I love the colours, the arrangement. I really like it. I'm going to take inspiration. It might not be exactly how I do it, but I'm going to take inspiration. Google is your friend, right? Look at what other people are doing and then you just formulate your own idea and stuff like that. Mohammed also made another page in the last few days and just sent it to you via email. Love to hear your opinion. Okay, Mohammed, we'll get on to that. I hate using third-party plugins too, Zubair. We're on the same page. I've built quite a following on TikTok. Nice one. I was looking to start a magazine site and promote it through TikTok. You could do that. You could do that at Extreme Hip Hop. And you need to register as a business for TikTok. Go to TikTok, convert to a business. Because it allows you to share URLs. Okay? It allows you to share URLs. Right, I'm going to very quickly do Zubair's website before we do yours, Ultimate. Just because he got his in first. Right, so let's now go to... so Mohammed... not Zubair, sorry. Mohammed Ali has now just sent me another page. Let's just see his other page. Now, okay, so look, Mohammed, the wording is wrong. The color scheme is wrong. The image is, again, I think you're not, look, a young web developer. I don't need to know that you're young. Unless you're a baby, I don't need to know you're young, okay? I don't need to know that. You got to have a shadow. Either do it in white so it stands out or have a shadow effect on there, okay? That image, unless you are a logo designer or a graphic designer, did you create that image? Number one, did you create that image? Because if you didn't create that image, that gives the impression you did create the image. That gives me the impression you created that. So if you didn't create it, you don't put it up there. All right? Because look, this... I mean, here you could put pictures up of you, but I'm, you know... Yeah, look, again, this feels like a brochure website. Doesn't feel like a web design website. Right, let's... Right. we've done with your website now, okay? Done enough with you now, Mohammed. So now we're going to look at the next one. Haha, hashtag lawsuit. Halal, there's loads of websites. There's colorpalettes.net. There's HuMint is actually my best one. I would recommend Halal. HuMint, I think, is the best one to go for. Right, okay. Right, we are going to look at Ultimate Gaming Shots website in a moment. Ali, nice to be with you. You too, mate. Does anyone know a good website for free HTML5 templates? Have you Googled it? Have you Googled? It sounds like a really basic answer, but have you Googled what you're after? Right, let's now look at Ultimate Gaming website. The website is built with Elementor, Elementor Pro, LE Custom Skin, ACF, Post UI. Obviously, it's going to have that. Right, okay, let's just see okay, he wants to see our reaction. Okay. I'm just going to hit return there for a moment because I think I noticed something then. It moved. Or was that my face, my head? No, it didn't move. So, looking at that, do I need to translate this into English? I think I do. I've got to translate. Sorry, I've got to translate this into English. It's not translating.
Our story.
Ah, there we go. Our story. I didn't need to read it out, did I? It's not translating for me. Oh, no, it did, I think. Did it? I think it did. Yeah, it did. It's translated. Okay, so I don't know what that stands for, but I'm guessing whoever lands on here is going to understand that. I mean, you've already said, giving me an idea, it's about a restaurant. It is very bland in terms of just yellow, but then again, it is very strong. It kind of draws me in a bit in a weird way. I like that little bit of curvature there. Our story. Okay. Now then. I'm just going to have a quick scan before I comment. Okay, right. Okay, right. I get the Instagram bit. I get that. Loads of people do that. I get it. But can you see this image here? Or how about, I don't know, even this image here? I don't know, something like that. What you're missing at the moment, in my... Oh, Dutch. Sorry, Pete, it's Dutch. Where is the food? Yes, Brian, exactly that. So here's what I feel like you're missing. You can get away with that because it does draw me. I have to say, that lemon draws me in. I'm like, oh, what's this then? But here, I need an image. I need something strong. I need an image over here, maybe. You know, or even have your wording here and have your wording here and have a good image here. Because I don't really get any images until really, I mean, you got this, which is good, but it's really here I'm now getting the boom. Look at that. People enjoying themselves. There's the drink. You know, vavavoom, you know, which is French and all that. But anyway, that's where I'm kind of missing it at the moment. Our story, is this a one-page website? Yeah, it's a one-page website. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but I would say definitely here, I'd have your our story left aligned over there. I'd have your wording left aligned, and I'd have a good image. And I would even split this maybe. That's a lot of text. I would say this over... I would do that as section 1, left align, image on the right. And then this text, I would do underneath in another section. It's still left aligned, but on column 2. And in column 1, have an image. Or, hey, Mia, hope you're okay. You are now asking the reader to read a lot before they get to the images. And they might go, no, forget it, I'm going to go elsewhere. So break it up with spacing and images. Because what you've got to remember is if I just go to your website on, say, let's go to a mobile, to a Responsinator. What the heck? Where have I gone? Responsinator. Okay. we just go to Responsinator and we go to now the mobile view, okay, look, watch the color of your nav menu. Can you see the background color is not the same color? Watch the color there. You might have done that on purpose, to be honest. When we get here, can you see the amount of text I've got to read? Can you see that? That's quite a bit of text. And I think you can break that up a little bit. Ultimate gaming shot. I hope you weren't annoyed by me saying that, but hopefully you can break up your text with some images in between. I think I think that would help. Hey, yeah, Mia, you just reminded me, Mia. Look, watch this, Mia. Bing! Right, click the like button if you haven't hit like already. We're just going to go... Explosion, right? Explosion. I'm not going to repeat Brian's there. I remember it was it was a James Bond movie. It was one of those James Bond movies that I never really liked that much. I felt the plot for it was like wafer thin, but hey, anyway. Yeah, Ultimate Gaming Shots. I think I really do like that mustardy yellow colour. Turmeric. Is it like a turmeric yellow? Yeah, I really liked it. I like the colour. I like the lettering as well. I think it's quite nice to have something different rather than Arial or Poppins. But I think you just need to break in a few more images just to get it over. Because at the moment... you're now asking the user, right, you want to know more? You got to now click my blog post. But where do I get the drink from? How do I get the drink? Where do I buy it from? Where is it available? Think about that, okay? Yeah, so start thinking about... oh, by the way, let me just put this back on. Boop. Think about where'd you get the drink from? Where is it available? What are the benefits of that drink, in fact? What's the benefits of the drink? What makes it special? Is there a price? I don't know. Maybe there's a price. I don't know. Or maybe the price varies. Hey, yeah, Mira, I just saw that you're going back to your WooCommerce integration. Yeah, come on, mate. Do it. You can do it. You can do it. Hey, Greg, by the way, I don't know if you snuck in or you've just come in now, but hey, hope you're okay, by the way. I agree, though, centering text can be... it gets overdone and used probably more than it needs to, really. The customer doesn't want a blog. The restaurant slider is where you can get it. Oh, right, okay, let's go back to that then. So what you're saying is I might have missed this then, so let's just go back to your website. So if we go here... oh, okay, I got you. So, right, clever. So you've got your locations here. Okay, right, I got you. So let's just go in and say... so they're not blog posts. There is one downside to this, though. You either wait or now I have to do this to find what I need to do. And then I might go, oh, did I miss it? Was it there? Was it? Where's it gone? So there is a little bit of a downside. Because I actually thought that was a blog. I thought that was a carousel blog. So, I mean, I would probably say that, can I show you guys a website? Can I show you a website I built for someone? So, trigonomics.com. Is it? Okay, right. So, So this is a website we built for someone, okay? All right, so this is a website we built for someone because they had multiple locations. So you know how here you've got multiple locations? Can I just show you here? You know how you got these multiple locations? Here's a website we built for someone, okay? Yes, there's a slider, but ignore it, okay? It's a very clean website. This is one of the cleanest websites I've built, okay? except for that image, which they really, really wanted, okay? And by the way, they wanted their fonts to be this big, and I fought them tooth and nail. Do not have it this big, but they would not have it. This is how big they wanted their font. Anyway, can you see here what I did for them at the bottom? Can you see here what I did for them? Again, the font size is what they wanted. Don't stop hitting me over the head. They wanted their fonts to be like font 14, which really made me mad. But anyway, can you see here with the locations what we did? This is the footer. Hey, Artif, remember we said we're going to make footers great again. I did my best to make the footer great again. Anyway, if you see here, can you see what's been done in the footer? So if you want to show multiple locations, this is another way of doing it again in the footer. It does mean the footer is quite big. I get that. But it does make it a little bit clearer, if that makes sense. So that's just I'm just throwing my 2 pence in there. That website we built, when did we build that website? About 15 months ago, actually, we built that website. 15 months ago. And the client and me actually fell out. Because then the client wanted some further changes. And I told him, and he was like, no, he said, do the changes and then I'll pay you. And I was like, no, you pay us before because the website is live. When you build a brand new website, 50% up front, 50% at the end. Now you want something extra added. Your website is live. You got to pay up front. And he wouldn't have it. And I went, I ain't doing it then. I ain't doing it. Yeah, I mean, Jake, because he's doing a 1-page website, Jake, the same with that Trigonomics website. That was also a 1-page website. So therefore, they had it at the bottom there. But I completely agree. If it was not a 1-page website, that you could have done it over multiple pages and have a locations page, which then lays it out. I don't know if that gives you food for thought, Ultimate Gaming Shots. And I got to show off another one of our websites that we built. It's very basic. It was just images and text. And a fancier kind of like, and a fancier... No, R2's okay, look. R2, this bit is hanging off the shelf. R2's fine. He's fine. Okay, he's fine. So yeah, it's a very basic website we built there, but I tell you what, the client, I nearly gave up working on them because they were like, the font has to be font 14. And I was like, what is going on with you? You know, what is going on with you? The same with the text size, Mikhail. Hi, Mikhail. So on that website, the client wanted font, was it 13 or 14? I think it was 13 and a half, something like that, right? And it was just like, I got really mad. I was like, you can't do that. Accessibility. No. The people we work with won't have that. Like, what are you... They just did not listen, mate. They did not listen. Anyway, I'm just checking some of the comments on here. Nice to see Jake and Ali having it. I'm going to let them carry on with their conversation. Anything that mentions PHP or vanilla JS, unless it's ice cream, I ain't going there. I'm not going there with that conversation. Hey, Artif, look, I hope, if you find the videos can help you to have a go with bricks, I think it's an ongoing learning curve with bricks as they bring out new developments or they make changes or improvements. There's always going to be a bit of a learning curve involved. I'm looking forward to the journey and the ride. And of course, RT, if you're in good company, because Jimmy uses it, George uses it, Pixar uses it, I use it. Not on a live website yet, but the opportunity is there. Yeah, you are right, Mia. You are right. A website needs to do what it needs to do. However, that 13.5 pixel size for the font, I was really mad at them with that. To be honest, Greg, I think it's 18. It's either 16 or 18. 16 for some fonts. 16 for some fonts. But if the font is very narrow, like that, I think you've got to go 18. So 16 is the default. You're all right. But some fonts are very compressed, and then you have to use 18. It's not discussed a lot. But you have to kind of... Hey, Michael. How are you doing? There you go. George is doing his second brick site. I think Jimmy did 3. I think Jimmy's done 3 websites with bricks, which is really, really good as well. Sorry if I've missed any. If anyone's asked me a question, please ask it again, because the comments are coming in thick and fast, and I'm sorry if I've missed anything like that. But yeah, just be aware that some fonts, if they are very compressed, you do need to maybe go to 18 to make it feel like good. Yeah, do you know something, Artif? Even now, right, mate, when I go in and I start to do a tutorial on bricks, or I'm going to... You know when I did that series in October, 27, 28 videos, I'd already been using bricks for 2 months prior to that. However, when I started doing the tutorial, I forgot how to do stuff. I had to go and watch my own videos. I had to watch videos by other people. You will find that when you are very much in Elementor frame of mind, when you go to bricks, you do forget stuff. But then when it clicks, it proper clicks, and you're like, yeah, and you fly through it. The class system. You got to watch the video on the class system. Okay, I think it's part 7. Part 7, part 8. That, for me, is the game changer in how you can make things so much more efficient. Elementor's default system is it's not the same. It improves things from an efficiency point of view, but the bricks class system is on another level with what you can do. Hey, and of course Jimmy is there to help you out, and he's done 3. And how have they all gone down, Jimmy? How's things with that client, the logos, the company? Are things going well still? Jake, do you guys make typography responsive? I do use REM. I really do. I have a thing about REM. Hey, don't worry, Jimmy. I'm glad you're packing your damn boxes, mate. I'm glad. Get on with it. Yeah, absolutely, Michael. Bricks, the performance side of things. I mean, when you build a page in Elementor, without optimization, your score might be 70%. No optimization plugin, custom load font, good practice, 70%. You build exactly the same page in bricks, and I bet you're going to still be hitting 95, 96% without any optimization plugin, right? But then again, if the page loads and it's fast and it's responsive and it works, sometimes the 70 plus 96, let it go. Build in the tool that you like and build it right. Mud wrestling? Hang on, we've gone from Octopussy to mud wrestling. How did we get there? Oh, Mia said it. Mia, how could you? Mud wrestling Octopussy. What? I don't mind the wrestling, just leave the mud out. Jimmy, things are going great. They have my support package, which is good. I love that. You don't need to say you're monitoring from the side. What you're basically doing is just checking the plugins are updated. You're probably doing more, but hey, monitoring from the side. REM is what I would go for, yeah. Okay, everyone. I am now going to give you all 2-minute warning, all right? We're going for the 2-minute warning. I know. No one likes the 2-minute warning, but the 2-minute warning has now begun, okay? Mainly because I've just got, I'm 2 days behind in a way on stuff I should have done. I've not, by the way, Pavel, I've not finished. There's going to be another light here. There'll be another light down here. I still have to plug this on. I still have to use my gradient light thing as well, which normally adds a gradient light over there. That's not done yet. The reason I've not done it is because this is not finished. I had to rush it to be ready for you guys for the video. I had to rush it. This is not done. This is not done by a long shot. I still have to wee and poo everywhere to get it done. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have it done, and I will release a video showing you what it was like and what I did, and you get to see me rolling around on the floor as I'm building stuff. Oh, come on, slacker. But there still needs to be done. So Pavel, you are right, but you got to wait for it, okay? You have to wait for it. I do need to do a video on the clamp function, by the way. Jake, thank you for reminding me. I do need to do that. So I'm just going to formulate my best way to do it in an easy to understand way, and I will do it. Okay, everyone, look. Yep, the light. Yep, Wayne, the light. There's a light that needs to go there. The reason I've not done the light yet is because it depends on what I do here, right, which affects the cable. So I've got to sort this out, and then that out. And then it will happen, okay? You got to bear with me. In fact, it won't be until Wednesday or even Thursday it's fully complete. So you are watching and seeing things in motion. All right, Ultimate Gamer, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Look, take care. Oh, Ali's asked a question. Needs a recommendation for a decent conditional logic form. Okay, well, let me give you a video. Hold on. Right, let me give you a video. Elemental forms. Use elemental forms for your steps. Now let me give you the logic bit. Let me give you the logic. Let me give you the logic. Let me give you the logic. Hold on. Well, there's two you could use. There's Forminator. You could use Forminator as well. Forminator is free. So I'm going to put down here. Where have you gone? Ali. So I'm going to say Ali Borsan, Forminator, or why don't you watch this video? You got to watch this video, right? Conditional logic. Oh, by the way, I spelt conditional wrong, but just get over it, okay? That's meant to say conditional. Hey, Mark, when did you come in, Mark? Did I say hi to you earlier? All right, Daryl, take care, everyone. Hey, please, right, before you all shoot off, please don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. I've just got to crack back on with sorting out some stuff. I'll be building IKEA units later on tonight. Forminator is free, especially if you want to build like a one-page shop. It is actually really cool how you can do that with one-page Forminator, which has the checkout and everything all contained within a form. So you can do that. Oh, sorry, Mark, I ignored you. Try and do it all the time, mate. All right, look, everyone, I'm going to go and shoot off now. Take care. Speak to you all soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Go and eat something. Enjoy yourselves. Glow and click like. Goodbye. Or goodbye now. Like now. Like now.